before I could get over to my gameplay. So I'm gonna give y'all a little gameplay with this, but it's called Part 2 for a reason. I have this built up freaking thing in my head because I really honestly don't understand people and how they are even getting behind Microsoft when it comes down to desktop computers and laptops. Y'all, Microsoft's the best. But when it comes down to MP3s and other electronical gadgets like phones and shit like that they've tried to fucking wiggle their way into, they failed miserably. The Zune, that was very fucking stupid of them to try to put out. Very fucking stupid. What's the other one? The Windows Phone. That lasted all of a matter of, what? A few years before people got burnt out by it. You got to think, Sony has been a entertainment industry for a fucking long time, between TVs, Walkmans, CD players, tape players, children's fucking, voice recording changeover toys and all kinds of shit, dude. Like, Sony is a very accomplished company. Microsoft, I'm not saying isn't a very accomplished company, but they're not an accomplished company when it comes down to video games and consoles. They haven't been a fucking top contender. They have always placed in the bottom, usually. I mean, they might have beat Nintendo a few years, but they haven't. I don't think, and I could look this up, which I will if somebody comments and tells me I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, because I don't remember the last time I heard someone say, I'd rather have an Xbox than a PlayStation. Unless it's my fucking friend, my best fucking friend, who literally the reason why he likes Xbox better than PlayStation, or used to, is because Xbox used to have to pay for the live, Xbox has always been someone where you had to pay for your online play. And my best friend thought, well, if they got to pay, then that's probably going to be more adults on there, or more, older people. When, yeah, sure, but you don't really understand how many of these kids, like my stepkids in there, who actually have all the same stuff that I have. It's not like I'm constantly just buying things for myself and not thinking of the kids. I'm always buying different things for my stepson. Like, I have an entire fucking email account set up to nothing but V-Bucks from the fucking from his Fortnite thing, and that's like $2,800 worth between me and my wife spending money on it. He's got a $2,800 Fortnite account if you value it in skins and money we've spent on battle passes and all that shit. So, that's all I'm trying to say. But that's why I call it a Fortnite formula that Activision is running on now. They saw the mass success in how Fortnite was running their seasonal content. And they were like, oh, well, how the hell do we get on board with that? So instead of us paying just one low $40 rate for an entire season pass and getting all the maps when they come out, yes, you get all the maps for free now, but you gotta, if you want anything to do with those new fucking guns from the battle pass, you got to buy the battle pass. So either way, if you want to progress any more in your gun collection on Call of Duty as of now and as of late, you have to fucking buy the battle pass, or you're stuck with all the same guns that the standard game came from, which some people are okay with that. But me personally, I think if the maps are going to be free, then the seasonal update fucking weapons should be free too. We shouldn't have to buy that fucking battle pass just to get those. You're forcing us to pay you $20 to get that shit. What? Oh yeah. Excuse me. You're making us pay $30 to get that shit and some. That Black Cell Battle Pass. They weren't satisfied after, what was it, season... When did that come out? Season 3. They weren't satisfied on Season 2. They weren't satisfied at all. Their numbers were going low. And, you know, like, at first, yes, of course, every Call of Duty game comes out. Yes, there's a bunch of people buying them around the fucking world. It's at this current time, is the most popular FSP multiplayer that there is, and that's how it's been marketed the last few years. Now, the thing about it is, though, just because they say it's the, you know, just because they're putting it out and they're selling so many of them at a time, it has nothing to do with whether or not fucking, you know, shit, where the fuck was I at? I'm sorry, I got in this. Fuck. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
Are being overrun! Hold those heretics off at the wall! The outer fortifications have been occupied! Fall back to the docks! Defend the flagships! Do not allow the Masons to disable them!
Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, well, like I was saying, though, like, Call of Duty has been marketed as the, you know, and it is at this current time and has been the best first-person shooter multiplayer game that you can get. But in recent years, it has declined in its popularity, and it's, you know, the community's feedback has changed drastically. It's not the same as it used to be. There wasn't a whole lot of complaints back in the day about. Sorry. There wasn't a whole lot of complaints back in the day about Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Not like there is for the last 3 years. Now, I'm gonna put a time frame on it instead of saying the last few years. Ever since I got out of jail, and the one that came out, the first Call of Duty that I remember coming out after I got out of jail and getting to play, and I wasn't just in jail, I was in prison, but the first one I got to play after I got out of prison, after that 2 years I spent locked up, was Cold War. Because I had missed the entire... I saw the advertisement for, you know, I saw the advertisement for the first Modern Warfare. I saw it whenever I was in jail on TV, in prison on TV, and I was like, oh, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. Well, the thing about it is that just because it's cool, just because it looks cool doesn't mean it is cool, okay? You can do a lot of things with a fucking commercial. You can make a movie look good and go there and be completely disappointed. Same with video games. They can make it look awesome, like that Redfall. Bethesda made that thing look kind of, I'm not saying that I was like, oh shit, that's a cool looking game, or oh shit, that's a game I gotta have. Excuse me, let's say that. No, that wasn't how it was. It was, oh, see that game? That's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to see the feedback from it, and then you really fucking realize exactly how much Bethesda has been dropped due to Microsoft's Activision of that company. They can't be free, which Blizzard has been a fucking top dog in the RPG world of gaming for a very long time, since 1997 when they decided to drop Diablo 1. And I was there for when that first came out. It came out on PC and PlayStation 1, and the publisher was EA at that time. And the thing about that is, and this is all I'm going to say, and you can't blame Bethesda for fucking that stupid Redfall. That cannot be Bethesda's fault. They pretty much always nail a good game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even really into the Wolfenstein games that much, but they were cool games to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I did take the time to actually, tinker around with it a little bit, because just, to me, when you're fighting Nazis, you shouldn't be using space-age weapons, which I get. The Reich was into all that shit, but it's not like they were running around with it on the fucking battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were goddamn, they were just as fucked up as the goddamn Confederates were by the end of it. But anyways, dude, like, Bethesda was a great game-making company. And now Microsoft owns it. Now it's only a matter of time to see if Microsoft could actually, help Bethesda make a good game, which we're going to see what happens whenever Starfield gets here. Now, I don't have an Xbox, so I won't be able to play the game itself, which there is an Xbox in my house. But it's not mine. It's my stepson's, because he had friends who played on Xbox. But now that it's, most things are cross play, then, you don't really have to have just one. You don't have to have both anymore. And he hasn't really picked up his Xbox since crossplay started with everything else. So, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, Xbox, it's not that popular. You can even buy the difference between Xbox and PlayStation. And I don't know if this is true. I had someone tell me. They said that Xbox, when you buy an Xbox Series X, or whichever one's the digital version, I'm not real sure, because, like I said, I don't follow a whole lot of Xbox. I followed all this crap with Activision because it is relatively one of the biggest fucking gaming companies there is, and has ties to a whole lot. Not just Call of Duty, but a few other games that I was interested in. But it's more along the lines that fucking Microsoft is not known for fucking, like I said in my first video, they're not known for intelligent business decisions. Like trying to take on, take on who? I can't. Oh yeah. Fucking Mac. The iPod. Sorry, I'm fucking having a brain fart. Jesus fucking Christ. The Mac. You know, they had fucking iPod. And yes, there was several fucking knockoffs of a fucking MP3 player. But those knockoffs, it's not like they were fucking, you know, they were not, it's not like you compared them to an iPod. Anybody who was anybody wanted an iPod back then. And, you know, if you had an iPod, you were a cool person because you got something, you know, everybody was wanting. But nobody sat there and said, oh, damn, dude, you got a Zune? That's cool as fuck. No, nobody said that shit. Zunes were fucking stupid. Why would I buy a Zune when I can just go buy a perfectly good generic GP MP3 player and it does the exact same thing fucking Zune does? The thing about fucking iPod that was different is that you were able to play real fucking app games on it. You were able to do things on it other than just listen to music. You were able to listen to music on it, and that's about it. That was the extent of its power, pretty much, if I remember correctly, which I never had a Zune. Or yes, I did. I had a Zune, but it wasn't that I bought it. Someone gave it to me because they got an iPod, and they were like, you want this? So what did I do? I turned around and sold it to some unsuspecting fool. Oh, that's cool, Zune. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Zunes suck. So, you know. But yeah, dude, like, I am not very fond of this Activision deal. But whatever, dude. It's not like I'm gonna... It's not like I'm fucking so intensely involved in Call of Duty anymore. It's not like I'm fucking going from Call of Duty and playing it every day like it was for years. That would be the game of my choice to go to whenever I had my time to play. I would play Call of Duty. Now I don't even want to fucking play Call of Duty. I don't want to play it because I'm so fucking tired of it. And Microsoft bought a fucking company who's literally has had nothing but issues out of trying to get that franchise back up off the ground from its fucking real big glory years when it was fucking, you know, didn't have to worry about any backlash because there was none. Everybody wanted it. But that was before this fucking cancel culture bullshit started. You know what I'm saying? That's relatively fucking new to me because I never heard the words cancel culture until after I got out of fucking prison. So it had to have been something that's happened in recent years. You know what I'm saying? While I was in jail. But I don't know, dude. I just don't know. Microsoft is just not... I don't feel like they got what it takes to bring that kind of big ass franchise. They don't have the ideas to revamp a big ass franchise like that. They can't even fucking make their own games, their own exclusives good. They had to if I remember correctly, I heard rumors of them having to literally almost completely redo Halo Infinite. Completely redo it. Because they showed it at the E3 or whatever they showed it at, and everybody was like, what the fuck is this, dude? This is Halo. You're supposed to dump your heart and soul into this. This was your fucking moneymaker when you first started out. But what do? They feed you garbage and hope to God you fucking take it. Now, when's the last time PlayStation's fed you, sit there and told you, hey, you're eating a steak, when really all you're eating is a fucking big old pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. Damn, 6! That was good. Cancel culture. Fucking tired of hearing that stupid fucking shit, man.
Activians, make the final stand and protect Lord Phaedron's tomb!
Damn. But that has been, you know, I really just, I had to make these videos and get this shit off my chest about Microsoft and the Activision acquisition. It's just, it fucking blows my mind that Microsoft even spent all that money when they should be spending all that money on making a fucking legit exclusive. Not buying a company and saying, oh, this is our exclusive now because we bought this company. Yeah, okay, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you didn't. There's nothing you have done for yourself other than acquire a mass amount of money from all your dealings with the fucking, you know, computer. All your computers and all your processors and shit. That's it. That's all you have done. Is created a fucking way for you to basically just you basically just bought yourself a $1 billion fucking, you know, run down 20-year-old fucking franchise is all you've done. A franchise that has been around for 20 fucking years, same as Diablo, that you are now fucking tearing into the ground. So good job, Microsoft. That's what I want, is more games like fucking Diablo 4's Battle Pass and all the shit that's going on with Diablo 4 right now. You better fucking come back with that Season 2 of Diablo fucking ready to go and make it fucking spectacular. Because if you'd have fucking known, I'm done with that game too. Which I fucking played that game from the start and loved those fucking games. Even 3. I love 3. Most people didn't like 3, but I like 3. It was cool. You get to fight the fucking Grim Reaper. What's cooler than fighting a fucking Grim Reaper? You know what I'm saying? I got Grim Reaper tattooed on my fucking arm. That's awesome. But no. Microsoft said, we're going to take over Blizzard and they're going to make our fucking games that we want them to make. And we're going to take their ideas and then spin them into a even fucking stupider idea by sitting in a fucking Microsoft boardroom and talking about it. I'm pretty sure that PlayStation has still outsold Microsoft in the consoles. And I walk into a fucking Walmart the other day. Not a PlayStation 5 in sight, but guess what is? Whatever Xbox I want. Any Xbox I want. Well, you know, I don't know, dude. I'm really just over it all because honestly, I feel like Microsoft is exactly what I think it is. A fucking company who literally decided, hey, I'm going to get into this, and even if I'm hemorrhaging money, my fucking, mother company, the big honcho company, is going to clog my holes with all its fucking old money. Because that's what's happened. Xbox hasn't had a fucking real, leg in the fight against Nintendo and PlayStation. And in my opinion, console wars have been over since they started. Which, you think this is the first console war? That's what I'm telling. These fucking stupid goddamn younger generation around here run around thinking, oh, we're at console war this, console war that. Look, motherfucker, it's goddamn business. They're always at war with opposing people making the same fucking kind of product. That is part of fucking business. It's not something new. This is not something that's come up. You just put a fucking nifty name on it, slapped a hashtag on that nifty name, and then threw it around the fucking internet, is all you've done. Fucking console wars have been a thing since goddamn Atari and at Nintendo. Who can make the better console? Who can sell the most? Who can run, who can run a fucking company to the ground first? Say, first it was Atari, then it was goddamn Sega. You know what I'm saying? And really, all in all, I don't remember. No. Nope, that's pretty much it. Sega got their ass fucking, basically, Sega showed that, hey man, look, we understand that you've made some pretty good fucking games and you've had some pretty good ideas for characters and whatnot, but honestly, dude, you really have no real fucking say in this. You're going down, okay? You made this thing called a fucking Dreamcast, you fucking moron. And then you made the stupidest mistake of all, trying to go against Sony for CDs. Who can get the first, who can make the first best CD-ROM console? Well, I can go ahead and tell you PlayStation had already had the fucking leg up on them, mainly because PlayStation had already been in the CD-ROM market. They knew what it consisted of because they made goddamn the best fucking portable CD players and portable fucking radios and portable everything that you could fucking think of. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. You're sitting here telling me that Microsoft is going to somehow magically somehow make a badass exclusive with the fucking characters that they have at hand with Activision, when they had plenty of badass characters through Bethesda and Blizzard that they could have ran with, but instead they decided to fucking go all out and buy Activision for however much it was. I don't remember. I'd have to fucking go look it up. Over $1 billion, I'm sure, because that's a pretty big fucking publishing company, dude. You know what I mean? They're right up there as one of the top fucking dogs in the publishing world for video games. Have they made a really good fucking game here lately? Not as of late, no, but it doesn't mean that they can't redeem themselves at some point. But I don't fucking for 1 second believe it's going to be under the banner of Call of Duty that Xbox is going to bring us something we want to see. And I honestly don't think Starfield is going to be that game that everybody wants it to be. The savior of the fucking Microsoft Xbox company. Because that's all the fuck it is. It's going to be it needs to be that one game that takes off, or Xbox is going to start hemorrhaging fucking money. Because they keep putting out trash. They got Blizzard taking a hit with the fucking Diablo 4 right now, where the rating dropped completely down over fucking night. They had a fucking high ass rating. Oh, badass game. Now, what they have is a fucking very low rating and a bunch of pissed off fucking, long time fucking franchise veterans fucking getting on their ass because they goddamn are Microsoft is putting their fucking nose in the business of fucking people who've been making fucking video games like that for fucking years. They don't need your goddamn help. You know what I'm saying? They don't need you to tell them how to make a game. Microsoft, if you're going to buy a company, step back, let that company do its job. Buy it, say, hey, you're mine now. But don't fuck with it. Pretty fucking simple, dude. If I went and bought if I had enough money and I said, hey, I'm going to go buy a fucking, let's say, Subway. I don't know the first fucking thing about running a Subway. So what am I going to do? I'm going to buy the goddamn thing, pocket the fucking money from it that I get, and fucking let the motherfucker get ran by somebody who goddamn's been there. Pay them a fucking salary. You know what I'm saying? Why the fucking hell would I step my fucking nose into something that I don't have any business in fucking trying to run? Point proven, Microsoft. You had no business in the fucking phone industry. You had no business in the fucking MP3 industry. And I'm sure there's more I could find. But as of right now, those are the two big ones that I know were a massive fucking fail. And not to mention your fucking exclusive category of games. And just how long has it been since one of your exclusives have blown the top off of people's fucking minds when they seen it? It's all proven there. Yeah, Microsoft threw a bunch of money at Activision and bought it, but it wasn't Microsoft's. It wasn't fucking Xbox's profit made that bought that. No, 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 sir. It was the motherfucking mother company that owns Xbox, Microsoft, not Xbox. If they relied on Xbox buying the company solely off the revenue it has accumulated from the revenue it's accumulated off of fucking having its own console, they wouldn't be able to buy it. Now, I'm not saying they wouldn't be close to the amount, but they would. They're not that popular. Don't, like I said earlier, don't piss on my head and tell me it's fucking raining. You're not going to sit there and tell me that Xbox alone, with its sales and just exclusives and consoles, have made enough money to accumulate Activision. No, they did not. They used Microsoft deep pockets. Bill Gates is fucking, Bill Gates used his deep old pockets to say, fuck it. You know what I'm going to do for you guys? I'm going to buy y'all, or I'm going to throw my money in and y'all are going to make me a console because I want to get in these console wars here. Okay? I want to get into this console business because it seems like Sony and Nintendo are making a killing in this and there's no one else to hold them back. As you learned, Microsoft, that Sony will literally go to lengths just to try to piss you off. I don't think Sony's scared. Why would they be scared when they're selling consoles way more? It's not the games that it's not the PlayStation games, it's the console. Everybody fucking is enjoying the console that I know that has it. And I know people who's got the new Xbox and they're like, fuck dude, I wish I went and got me a PS5. Because they know it's garbage, dude. It's a fucking garbage console, man. Does it do what it's intended to do? Yes, but that doesn't make it a good console. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it up against the PlayStation 5. How many of these fucking companies, like, let's go Game Ranks, the Jake dude who does all the, or whoever, the guy who does all the damn Raven, he does all the fucking before you buy videos. He even says the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? When he talks to you about where the image and what console the image was captured on, 9 times out of 10 he says PS5. Wonder why that is. Is it because he's just a PlayStation fan, or is it because the PlayStation 5 is a better gaming console than the Xbox? I'm going to go with the second answer. The PlayStation is better than the Xbox, like it's been and like it will always be. Now, if Microsoft wants to, they can go ahead and sell Xbox as a name to one of these Nintendo or PlayStation, and then they can become the Sega of this generation, because at this rate, and the fucking stupid fucking bullshit that they put out, and call it a game, and call it a finished game, or put out a game, make it awesome, and then turn around and nerf the shit out of it, along with putting out bad, battle passes. You're not going to be a company very long if you don't get with the program. You don't hear many people bitching about the exclusives from PlayStation. You want to know why you don't hear about that? Because usually PlayStation don't put fucking trash out and then fucking say, oh, well, we need to hurry up and get it out because we need to make this fucking quarter. We need to make a shitload of money this fucking quarter. So I know it's not done, but I want you to go ahead and put it out, and then you can fix it with patches. Stop giving a shit and then fucking turning around and having to fix it the day it comes out with a patch. If the game's not ready, don't try to rush it and put it out to get the money, because sooner or later, guess what's going to happen? People are going to stop buying your shit. And as I say again, I go back to Sega. Look what they did. All their little fucking stupid mistakes that they made leading up to their demise as a actual contender in the console, world, went all to shit almost overnight. All because they made a few bad business decisions. And you're telling me that Xbox hasn't made any bad business decisions whatsoever. They've all fucking been very fucking smart business decisions. If you tell me that, then you're a fucking honest to God fucking liar, because I have given you multiple examples of how they are horrible business people outside of laptops and desktops and processors. I don't even know if I don't know how that goes, because me personally, I don't even have a fucking laptop. I don't get on my own fucking cell phone enough. I use my cell phone to edit my live videos. That's about it. I have never really been a big old laptop person. I really don't like having, we had desktop computers growing up, and that's what I'd play, that's what I used to play fucking, Mortal Kombat on if I wasn't going to an arcade to play it. Was the desktop, because my dad looked at Sega like the same way he looks at Microsoft now. It's going down. My dad sit there and told me the other day, he's like, you seen that stuff where this and this, and he don't even really play video games anymore. He used to play them like I play them. You know what I'm saying? But he asked me, he's like, hey, did you see that where Xbox bought Activision? I said, yeah. He said, what do you think about that? I said, I think it's a dumb fucking decision. You dumped a shitload of money into a company that hasn't really putting out an actual fucking honest to God good game with a fucking good review all the way through in years. Like, Xbox ends up usually fucking up, and they'll put out a good one like they did with Diablo. Like, that's the example I'm going to use, is they put out Diablo 4. Awesome before the Battle Pass. Then the Battle Pass come out, and then you're talking about Malignant Hearts and shit like. So basically what you did was just add a few little fucking knickknacks to throw on my fucking weapons, and then run me around the same goddamn map, and then give me a bunch of bullshit on my fucking Battle Pass, and don't even give me enough currency to actually feel like I fucking accomplished something by buying something off the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame that on fucking Blizzard, because they're not the ones that have the final say in the matter. Activision, or not Activision, excuse me, Microsoft is. Microsoft is the one that signs off and says, okay, go ahead, send it out. Or go ahead and make the update live. Go ahead and start updating the system. Microsoft makes that call. Not fucking Blizzard, not fucking, Microsoft itself. Phil Spencer, who runs Xbox for Microsoft, makes that call, I'm sure. Or someone below him, or however the fuck that works. But either way, there's someone that's sitting there saying, hey, go ahead and put this out. Yeah, I know it's garbage, but they don't have to know that. Anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna hop up off here. So y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all later.